Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
At the 49-yard line. 4th down coming up.
Got it. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Handoff in a single back formation. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll hand it off. Aiming for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. One final play before the end of the quarter. Heading left after the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 3, Alabama 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets into space at the 50. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
It's caught. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. It's a blitz look here from the defense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Quick, no shot to bring him down. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. You guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Well, they trust the running game. On 3rd down, they aren't come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backup.
For a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier tackled there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down RPO looking left. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense. And that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A 4th down completion to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Physical run, breaking tackles. Sophomore run down after a nice run. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking tackles. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Just trucks through the defender. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Now, he did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And when he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.